What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's road trip time. We are taking a road trip today, and what's that? What's this? Yeah, this is a Ford Mustang Mach E, not our normal Tesla Model Y. And what's a better way to test out and give a review of a Mach E than to take it on a road trip? And we got a special guest star today, Mr. Lockett. We got Tyler joining us on a road trip. It's a guy's trip.
It's a guy's trip.
It's a guy's trip. So Ty and I are getting ready to head out onto the road. He's got a soccer tournament coming up that we're heading out to. We got a little bit of a drive ahead of us. We're gonna be doing about 300 miles round trip over the next 24 hours. We are headed down to Columbia, Maryland. We're gonna test this thing out and see how it does. I gotta be honest, I already have some range anxiety after seeing what the capacity of this battery is and currently what it's at. And I've got pretty much zero faith in the Charge America network. So this should be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Let's head on the road. What do you think?
I'm scared.
Yeah. Well, he's worried about having to push.
Yes.
All right, let's get on the road. All right, we've got driver, passenger, I've got a key, and now we need to press the power button to start our electric vehicle. All right, so let's enter in our destination here and where we're going, and we'll kind of recap it for you. All right, so this is the giant screen of the Mach E, and on mine image it looks like it's wigging out, so hopefully I'm not causing any seizures for viewers here. But this is where we're headed. This is the hotel we're headed to. I'm trying to figure out how to even kind of read this thing. It's kind of nice they give us the weather. Arrival at 10:57 p.m. Why would this say we're gonna get there that long? It says 3 hours and 18 minutes. That seems really long. Maybe it's factoring in a charging stop? I don't know. Oh, here we go. EV range, insufficient range. Add charger to a route. We have to add it in? Let's press that and see what happens.
That's so confusing.
Yeah, why doesn't it just automatically tell me where I need to go? Oh, this is how many miles I guess will be left by the time we get there? I'm a little confused. Let's check out this one. Is it going to give me info about it? Ford network check, plug and charge, fast charge, that's good. So they have 1 of 2 CCS, 30 kilowatts per, that's it? That's the charge?
1.21 gigawatts!
We'll be there for like an hour.
1.21 gigawatts!
Okay, we're not gonna go to that one. This, what? Oh boy. The first time I entered in our address, it kind of did nothing. And then I went and I entered the address in again, and it said it was going to add an EV charger to our trip because we were too far. But then it said that it couldn't find an EV charger. I kind of reset everything, and I re-entered the address in, and I did it again. This time it found a charger for us to go to. We're gonna go to Electrify America in Walmart. That's about 101 miles away. It's gonna take about 2.5 hours to get there. We should get there with 23% on our battery. I believe this is saying we're gonna stop for 15 minutes to charge up. We're gonna leave at 43%, and then we're gonna get to our hotel with 17%, which will be about a 51-minute drive from there. So I believe that's what's going to happen. We're going to go ahead and give this a shot. At least we got something to work off of now. Yeah, we're going to hit the road and cross our fingers that this doesn't end in total disaster. What's your confidence level on that?
0.
All right, let's just get this show on the road. We're off. Let's go. We interrupt this awesome road trip real quick to tell you about our channel sponsor, I Trust Capital. I gotta tell you guys, when I Trust Capital first reached out to us about wanting to sponsor the channel, I was super excited. And I know that sounds kind of nerdy, but my background is actually in finance. I've been in banking and finance for the last 20 years. And the one thing investors and financial advisors are always telling you is diversify, diversify, diversify. And that's exactly what I Trust Capital allows you to do. They give you the ability to not only diversify your retirement accounts, but to do it in a way to jump in on something super exciting and, quite frankly, one of the hottest investments out there, crypto. Now, this isn't designed as a platform or a place for you to dump all of your retirement savings. You want a little bit of your normal mutual funds, you want a little bit of your stocks and bonds. Even if you don't have a lot of money, it's no problem. You can still jump in. You can take a little bit of your 401k, you can take a little bit of your current IRA, just break off a small piece of it and start investing in some crypto. All you gotta do is go to itrust.capital/Lockett and sign up for your account. iTrust Capital is even gonna hook you up with $100 for free to get you started with some crypto. Just use that link, itrust.capital/Lockett. Now, let's get back to that road trip and see how we make out. So I was getting ready to pull out of the driveway, and I did one of these. I went and I grabbed the stock. Tesla people. I forgot there's an actual shifter here we gotta use right here. Now we're good. Let's hit the road. Okay, I lied. We had to make one quick pit stop. We had to stop at our favorite Wawa. Just because, I mean, the smoothies they're so delicious. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just so good. Now we're getting on the way for the road trip. And good news is it looks like it saved a route. So
obey traffic laws.
Other notes about this car. It has regen braking. They call it one pedal driving. It's better than I thought it was going to be, but it's still not as good as Tesla's. Driving it in general is smooth and comfortable, but man, this map and I, we're not jiving, and we got to figure this out for this road trip. So somehow I got on some crazy view of the navigation screen where, like, I couldn't see anything. It wouldn't give me any information. I couldn't figure out, you know, I couldn't see any trip detail. Like, literally, it was just a screen with a blue line on it. It was showing us where we were going, and it wouldn't let me tap anywhere to get into anything else. What do you do when tech breaks? You kind of restart it, and that's basically what I did. I cleared out our route altogether, and then I just reprogrammed it. Now we're in this much more acceptable view of a map. We're back on track navigation wise. Range anxiety has come down a little bit. Now I will say one thing that I don't really understand is I feel like every time I've restarted the nav and put our address in that we're going to, it keeps taking me to like different chargers. Sometimes it'll take me to like a slow rate charger where I'm gonna have to sit there for an hour, and it's telling me it's gonna be 4 hours to get to our destination, and then I'll go and I'll plug it in again, and then it takes me to a fast. There doesn't seem to be any consistency as far as what charger it's trying to take me to. I was able to get a fast charger. We're hitting up an Electrify America CCS charger. Fingers crossed that it's not broken. Now, I did get a chance to play with the Autopilot. They call it lane change assist, I think is what it was called. It actually wasn't that bad. It was much better than I anticipated. I felt like it doesn't do as good of a job of just kind of staying in the exact spot of the lane. It was kind of bouncing from kind of one side to the other of the lane. I did miss the visualizations that you get with Tesla, how you can kind of see the lane and then it shows you where the car is within the lane. I've already lost an hour of this trip not getting to play and tinker with things in the car because I was freaking out over making sure that we have enough battery to get to where we're trying to go. So I'm pretty sure that the top one, the 59 miles, is the distance that's left till we get to our destination. And then the one under it, that's 7 miles, is how much is left to get to our charger that we're stopping at. And then under that is our current battery. We're at 35%. Assuming I'm reading it correctly, I do kind of like how they actually put that there. That does actually make a little bit of sense. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We gotta pull in forward at these. Or plug in first. We got our charger. This is one of those fancy ones. All right, we're plugged in here. Check. All right, let's go. At a rate of 31 cents per kilowatt hour. Now this is gonna be so. Wait a minute, what just happened here? You guys saw that. It said 31 cents per kilowatt hour before. Now it's saying it's at 43 cents per kilowatt hour. That's a bunch of crap. That's called bait and switch. What is going on, Electrify America? All right, we're charging up. We're at 32%. Oh, this is kind of cool that it gives you all this on here. So we're at 32%, we're going up. It's telling us how much energy it's pumping back in. That's our current that's our current cost and the amount of time that we've been charging. We're currently going at 55, 56 kilowatts an hour. Hopefully that starts to go up. Ooh, I look like an alien, I'm all green. We're about 38 miles from where we got to end at, where we got about 130 some miles of charge left. So we're in good shape. We're going to disconnect. We've charged for 24 minutes, gotten 29, almost 30 kilowatts. We're charging at a rate of 65 on average, I guess. Sometimes it goes a little bit up. Paid a total of about $12.47. 43 cents per kilowatt hour is a lot. I mean, Tesla charges on average about like 19 cents, 18 cents per kilowatt hour. So, I mean, this is like double what Tesla charges. Now, this was cheaper if I wanted to charge at a slower rate, which I totally should have because I'm not charging at that. You know, look at what I'm getting. I paid for $3.50 and I'm getting this. That's a ripoff in my opinion. I should have just went to one of the other ones and I would have paid 31 cents. And even that's still a lot of money. But what are you gonna do? So we're at 75%. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stop. We should. All right, we're good there. A little flappy thing. And we're good. So our next stop is actually going to be, we're going to meet up with our friends in the Maryland area for dinner. And then I think after that, I think we're going to have to stop back, charge again, and like charge it all the way back up as much as we can, and then head back to the hotel so we're all set for tomorrow. So we can head right to the games and we'll be good to go. We don't have to worry about charging tomorrow. I think that's the plan. You cool with that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the safest bet. So we're going to head to dinner, have some food with some friends, and we'll charge up again and check in then. We ate, we saw some friends, had a good time, and then we headed back to the hotel and pretty much passed out. I had a video edit for a video that I had to get up for you guys, so it was just a long night and couldn't really check in. But we are back at it. We are showered, fresh, and ready to go. We're gonna head back on the road in the Mach E. We're gonna head off to Tyler's soccer games that he has today. He's got 2. Tyler plays on a special soccer team. It's called ODP. Group of the top soccer players throughout the state and stuff. So he's gonna be playing Maryland today, and I think Virginia is gonna be there as well. So he has 2 games today, and then we'll head back on the road and continue our road trip with the Mach E. So yeah, we're gonna grab some breakfast and we'll head off to some soccer. All right, well, we just wrapped up. It was a tough day. Game 1 was against Maryland, and they lost. It was a tough game, but the second game they played New Jersey, and they came back strong, won in a good game against New Jersey. Oh, good overall.
Yeah.
It is freezing. I thought it was cold back home. Holy smokes. In like the middle of the second game, all of a sudden the wind just picked up and was nonstop, and it just started to like snow, and the wind is just nonstop. Like, look at this. Look at these trees and how they're just non-stop swaying, like big time. Yeah, that's what it was for pretty much the entire second game. Just standing in the middle of a giant wind tunnel at 43 degrees. I am still trying to get feeling on parts of my face.
I don't have any feeling on my face.
I have no idea how he played. He was in shorts. We need to hit the road because it's freezing and I want to get moving. See what happens. It's looking for chargers.
Obey traffic laws. Be alert and use voice commands while driving.
One charger for 20 minutes. I'll take
Please
that.
drive to highlighted route.
And we'll be back home by 6 o'clock. All right, I'll take that. Let's get on the way. Much better experience. We'll see if it sticks. A 20-minute charge isn't bad, so we'll see how that goes. We currently are showing 119 miles of range available with the battery we've got. We're at 75% capacity, and we're gonna get moving. It looks like 90 miles till our next stop. So we're gonna arrive with about 20 some miles left on the battery. We're using Ford's Autopilot. You can see it's got the little ring around there. It works pretty good. It does kind of bounce between the lane, the edges of the lane, as opposed to, like, I feel like the Tesla does a really good job of just kind of keeping you in the middle of the lane, and that's what it always strives to do. Like you can see now we're kind of starting to list a little bit to the right side a little bit, and then we'll kind of come over to the right side.
Where do they go?
There they are. They're listing lazily to the left. Go left, left.
Boy, this guy knows some maneuvers.
Now, in all fairness to the Mach E, it's extremely windy out, which, I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons why I wanted to mess around with it, to see how it was going to do in all this wind. The adaptive cruise control piece has been really good, but the lane assist is kind of, I don't know, it's okay. See, like, it was getting me really close to that right-hand side with, see, like, right there. It does struggle sometimes, and it's told me to take control of the wheel. But now we got people cutting people off. Did a fine job of slowing up. All right, we made it to our charge stop, which actually happens to be a Wawa. Oh yeah, we're excited about this. It's an Electrify America. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna plug in, and then we're gonna grab some food and say we gotta charge for about 20 minutes, and then we can head back out. We did take the battery down pretty good on this. We got here with 22% battery left, 55 miles left before it goes empty. I do gotta say, I feel like the mileage estimates on this are way more accurate than it is on the Tesla. It's been running pretty true the entire time, so I'm pretty impressed with that part, actually. Connecting.
Get in the Wawa.
Connecting. Let's go, let's go. This is definitely a lot slower of a process to get going on charging than it is with Tesla. It's nice that it's all connected on one network. You literally just pull in, you plug in, and you're out. He doesn't like it either. See, this is what I don't understand. Look at that, 43 cents per kilowatt hour for 150. That's super expensive. Yeah, these touchscreens. None of these touchscreens ever work. Well, this is going to be a problem if this touchscreen is truly, like, busted. Touchscreen's not working. Dance. All right, it's charging. We're gonna go and get food, and yeah, we'll let this do its thing. So we're done charging. We're at 80%. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. This touchscreen is all busted up. So how am I going to get this? There we go. We paid $17.20, 43 cents per kilowatt hour. Took about 36 minutes. Gotta say, it sucks if you're here for that one Chatamo charger, because out of all these stops we've made, There's only ever been one Chatamo. It was $17.20 to charge up here. Yesterday, we made 2 stops. First one was, I think, $13, and the second one was like almost $7, something like that. We paid about 40 bucks almost in electric to be able to come all the way down and then get back home. It was only about like 300 miles. I don't know, I feel like it's pretty expensive, to be perfectly honest, if you're really trying to cut costs. Now, granted, you know, this is Electrify America, and, you know, it's an expensive network to charge on. 43 cents a kilowatt hour is pretty pricey. I don't know, I think that might be kind of another advantage to Tesla. The Tesla superchargers don't charge nearly as much. I mean, like I said, on average, it's about 19 cents per kilowatt hour through Tesla's supercharger network. It's like half price compared to what the Electrify America's charging. I feel like it's pretty pricey in some of these Electrify America places, but I do gotta say, all of them that we have arrived at, they've all been operational. There's been many to pick from. What do you think?
Wasn't listening.
He wasn't listening. That's okay. Let's get back on the road. Next stop, home. All right, well, we made it back home. What do you think of the car?
It's okay.
Yeah? What do you like about it?
The interior, I guess.
The interior? Like the layout of it?
Yeah, like the whole thing.
Okay, that's fair. What do you not like about it?
The range. I hate the range.
The range?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you were not a big fan of stopping, it seemed. No? Which do you like better? Do you like our Tesla Model Y or this?
It's not even a question. It's the Tesla.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So when you turn 16, you're not going to go buy a Ford Mach E?
No, not that I would have that money anyway.
My opinion isn't all that much different than Tyler's. It's a nice car. It is. Is it a good road trip car, though? No. This is the standard version of the Ford Mustang Mach E. The range of this thing's like 200 miles. Look, it is a nice car. And if you want to see our full review of this car, you can go ahead and click in the link right here. It's a nice car. It's a smooth ride, that's for sure. And you know what? It did impress me in many different ways. The lane keeping assist was good. The Ford Sync navigation system, it's come a long way, and I've always had a love-hate relationship with the Ford Sync system. It's definitely much better now than it has ever been. Any final thoughts?
That thing's cool.
What thing?
This thing.
The knob that's like attached to the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's pretty cool too. And I do gotta say, stopping at the third-party chargers, it was kind of cool because we got to see a lot of different EVs. What did we see?
Volvo.
Yeah, we saw the new Volvo EV. We saw a e-tron today. We saw, I think, 2 different VW ID4s. I mean, it's kind of cool to see all the different EVs all kind of pulling in and out. It's kind of, that part of it's kind of neat. However, I will say, when we were leaving the Wawa today and we saw on the other side of the parking lot was all the Tesla chargers, and there was a bunch of Teslas all backed in and everything, all looking really nice and everything. I kind of felt like the kid looking over the fence, like looking at the Cool Club, and I was kind of like, oh, hello, I wish I was over there. I don't know what it is, but you look at when you see a row of Tesla chargers and all the Teslas all backed in and everything looking really good. I don't know, I felt jealous. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video or found it helpful, go ahead and
Like.
While you're down there, make sure to subscribe too, because we're going to be putting out videos all year long, reviewing all the new EVs coming out this year. Thanks as always, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks, and we will see you in another one real soon.